Hello. So it's raining today, so I'm under like this thing, but I am still on a rock, higher and steeper than my favorite spot. But God is saying, even when it rains, if it pours, if you're down, if you're sad, whatever's going through life, He always comes first. He wants us to be His mouthpiece, His hands and feet, because there's not enough people telling the truth, spreading His love, spreading His light. And no weather can stop us, nothing like that, right? And that's what God is saying, is like, the ways of the world is getting so sucked into the like materialistic ways, right? Things of pleasing other people. It's got to be a certain way. You got to look a certain way or whatever. Like I purposely, right? Like I don't like to dress up and do stuff or whatever when I record, because I don't care what you think, how I look or whatever. I don't care how you think of me, okay? Because I know what He thinks of me, and that's all that matters, right? So I live as comfortably as I want. I don't need to impress anybody. Like you don't even know who's real or fake out there anymore. Everyone's so caught up with like the physical, right? But that's not what's gonna get you to heaven. And that's what the world is losing. They're losing what actually will get you to heaven. And that's what we need to focus on. And that's, He wants to bring heaven onto earth, right? Everything that's of heaven, He wants to bring onto earth through us, right? So we need to be His light. We need to be His healer. We need to be His hope. We need to be His hands and His feet, His mouthpiece. Because there's not enough people. But how is that supposed to start if you don't know that within your own self, within your own heart, right? And so since 2008 till 2016 now, like the stories will probably repeat it again and again, but this is the truth. This is what happened, right? I was quiet, very quiet, never told anyone about my business. Even my best friends, my family, they never knew where I was or what I was doing or anything like that. Nobody knew. I'm just very private like that. But since May 2016, something really big happened in my life, and it really hit me that like I need to seek God even harder, louder, stronger than ever, because there was someone really dear to my heart and kind of like wanted to dim me down away from God. And it just really hit me like, that's not who I am. Like that's not who God wants us to be. God wants us to be bold and fearless and courageous for Him, to be the ones who will save the hearts of the broken, right? To be the light of this dark world. So that's what happened. That's why I'm like doing these videos. I'm actually willingly doing these now and just trying to get used to this. But from 2008 until 2016, there were many times I fell. You know, I fell back into my old ways. Like temptation is left, right, and center. It may seem like life is more exciting and more fun a certain way, the ways of this world, right? Because it's so tempting and it's right at your fingertips. But it really opened my eyes, because even though we're so easily accessible to everything, anything we want, right? Everyone is so rich these days and like, you know, so materialistic. They want to be physically beautiful and physically fit and all this kind of stuff. Like no one's fully happy, right? Loving life to the fullest of His capability. He wants us to live life to His fullest, right? In His strength, in His joy, in His peace, in His forgiveness. But who actually lives like that daily, every single day, right? But that's how He wants us to live. But nobody's really focusing on what actually gets us to heaven, right? And it's your heart. It's the Spirit, His Spirit living inside of you that will guide every step of your way. When His Spirit lives inside of you, you don't even see the physical anymore. Like I live as comfortably as I want, as I can. I don't care. Like I actually didn't want to record like with a video, but I wanted to like put it face down or do like just like a voice recording, because